Right, welcome back and welcome to another land navigation video. Now then, magnetic variation. What is magnetic variation or magnetic declination? I tend to call it magnetic variation. It's the variation in degrees between grid north and magnetic north. They're not the same. Magnetic north in the UK is west of grid north. And if you've got all Ordnance Survey maps, if you look on the top of an Ordnance Survey map, it'll show you the difference in degree. It'll show you grid north, and then it'll show you magnetic north, and it'll tell you the degrees in the difference between the two. But in the UK, the difference is so small that it's not worth worrying about. But I just thought I would just talk about it in this video, just for demonstration purposes. Now then, if you take a grid bearing, say for instance I was there at that junction and I want to make my way across the moorland to that road there, what I would do to take a grid bearing, I would place the edge of the compass where I am to where I want to go, with the direction of travel arrow pointing in the direction I want to travel to, and then I turn the compass housing until the north on the compass housing, or the magnetic red end of the needle is pointed to north on the compass housing, like so, or the red is over the orientating arrow, red on red as they call it, or basically the red end of the needle is pointed north on the compass housing, and that's your direction of travel arrow. Now on your index line there, that's your grid bearing. Now as I said, there's a thing called variation. The magnetic north is not the same as grid north, but in the UK it's so small, don't worry about it. But we'll say, just for demonstration purpose in this video, so that on your index line there, that's your grid bearing. So to convert it to a magnetic bearing, the variation, you would add the variation. So we'll say for instance it's 5 degree. So what you would do is on your compass housing, just add 5 degree, just turn compass housing till you've added 5 degree on the index line, and then just readjust your compass so the magnetic needle is pointing to north, or red on red. So that's, you've converted a grid bearing to a magnetic bearing. Or if you've got a compass with these two scales on the base plate there, as in this one, that's your west and that's your east. And as I say, we'll say for instance the magnetic variation is 5 degrees, which it would be in the UK, it would be 5 degrees west. So there's your west scale. Now you don't touch the compass housing, you just turn your compass, you keep your eye on the magnetic needle and the scale, and just turn the compass housing until it's pointed to 5 degree on the scale, and then your direction of travel arrow would then be pointing in your direction of travel, and that's the way you would walk. But, like I said earlier, that is magnetic variation, grid bearing to a magnetic bearing. But in the UK it's so small, there's no need to worry about it. Just where you are, where you want to go, turn the housing so the needle's pointing to north on the compass, and then follow the direction of travel arrow.